Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and we are back here on Pokemon Showdown Day for another live in the Sun and Moon OU tier. We're going to be laddering with this Mega Garchomp team that I just put together. I really like Mega Garchomp and Kartana paired together because Kartana gets rid of Tapu Bulu with the Steelium Z and Tapu Fini, both of which Garchomp doesn't like because the Misty terrain lowers our Dragon Claw's power and the Grassy terrain lowers our Earthquake's power. So I thought that was really great. Then we have this Volt Turret going on right here with Defensive Landorus, Magnet Koko, and Choice Scarf Jirachi. Healing with Support's also really nice, and then we have Scarf Keldeo just to deal with the Volcarona because the team is otherwise really weak to that if we don't have Keldeo around. So let's go ahead and find a battle right now. As usual, if you guys are new, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It would really help out, and I'm trying to reach 1K by the end of the year, so it's a pretty big goal, but I really think we can do it if we are pretty consistent here. And WPL will also be returning this weekend, in case you guys were wondering about that. And this background will also be down below in the description, in case you guys want to check out where that is. I believe we're pretty high on the ladder. We're at 1750 right now, something like that, so I kind of understand if it's going to take a while to get a few matches here, but this is a match where my Jirachi can lead pretty fine. Because we'll find out if this is Scarf Thundurus right now, and I'll just go for the U-turn. We find out it's not Scarf Thundurus, and right now here I'm just really expecting the Volt Switch. I'm not expecting an HP Ice. So I'm going to go directly here into my Landorus, as he goes right for the Nasty Plot. So that's a little bit of a problem, because we don't deal with this. It probably has HP Ice. I'm going to go here into my Keldeo. Unless he doesn't have HP Ice, but I don't see a reason for him not to. This is a Volt Absorb variant, right? Yeah, it is. So what I have to do here is... do I need this mon for anything in particular? It would be useful for the Zygarde. It's a regular Gyarados, probably. Z regular Gyarados. I'm going to go here hard into my Keldeo, and kind of hope he just doesn't go for the Electric type move. Yeah, he goes for the Hidden Power, which is great, because now I can go for the Scarf Surf right here, and then I can follow it up with my Kartana coming in to knock him out. So ideally, he makes a smart play and switches out right now, so he's going to take a bit of damage from that Surf. We don't see leftovers, so it's probably not the Calm Mind variant. And what I can do here is just go hard into my Tapu Koko. Really not expecting the Water type move to come out. He does go right for the Hydro Pump, and we do find out it is Choice Specs, so good information. I'm going to go here into my Kartana, and I can probably SD up and try to go for it. That's actually not a bad play at all, if I think about it. But we still have to deal with the Zygarde, and I think we can save this for later, so I'm just going to go here for the Leaf Blade. As we do weaken the Zygarde, so when we want to sweep with Kartana later, which is definitely the win condition, we can do that. So I'm going to go here hard into my Landorus, because if it is Zardex, we deal with it, and on this team it looks like it would be. Because he doesn't want his Specs Keldeo's attacks getting weakened by the Sun, if it is Zardex. So I think it's a Zardex team, with the... It's probably Sash lead Mamoswine, but he just didn't lead off with it, so... Because my team isn't particularly weak to Stealth Rocks, so we get in our Landorus right here, which is great. We'll see what... He actually goes hard into Mamoswine, so... good play. I'm just going to get up my rocks. I don't care if he does that. And now what I'm going to do here is go right into my Jirachi, as he goes for the Icicle Crash? Icicle Spear. I'm going to go for the U-turn. Because he should not stay in. He should not risk the Iron Head Flinch, because that would set him back really badly. If he does stay in, I'll probably go hard into my... I don't want to go Kartana, because I don't want that thing taking an Earthquake for no reason. I'll probably go Garchomp, and just sack that thing off. Well, Garchomp, it isn't really useful, because it just kind of dies to everything, especially if it's Zardex. That is something to keep in mind. Garchomp does take a one hit from his Zardex, so that's really useful. But at this point in the match, my Kartana, if it gets an SD up, and we Sacred Sword the Kartana before it does any significant damage to us, we actually win the match. But he's going to go here into his Kartana. So this is an opportunity for my Garchomp to come out. And do I want to Mega Evolve? I don't think I do, because I want to stay above the Thundurus' speed tiers. So I'm just going to go right here for the Fire Blast in my regular form. And we'll see what play he opts to make right now. Gyarados would be a fine play, I guess, but he would take Rocks damage plus Fire Blast, and then I could follow it up with a different attack. And probably be good to go, and he can't set up twice on me because I would 2-hit KO him, and if he sets up twice, then I'll 2-hit KO him, but then if he can only set up once because my Keldeo will come in after, but we do knock him out with the Fire Blast, so that's great, and we still outspeed the Landorus-t, which is good to keep in mind. Goes hard into the Mamoswine right now, and what I'll do is I'll just go right for the... I'll Mega Evolve and go right for the Earthquake. Do some damage to this thing. We do a lot. as he goes for the Icicle Spear, and that's going to knock me out. But now I can go out here into my Kartana, and I think we can win. Well, actually, he got rid of the rocks, so I don't think it's that time just yet. I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade, and then we'll go for it next time. I can still get upper rocks with my Landorus if I really want to. How healthy is my Landorus? It's not full. Wow. So I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade right here on the Zygarde. I don't think +2 Corkscrew Crash was killing, but at this point it will. I'm not going to SD up, obviously, but I'm going to go here into my Keldeo. And ideally he just Mega Evolves and goes for the Fire-type move, or not the Dragon. Well, actually Dragon Dance would be fine too. Because what I can do is I can Surf him, and if it doesn't knock him out, then I can go hard into my Landorus after. Or I could even Preserve if he Dragon Dances. But I think right now what's important is finding out what Zygarde is. He shouldn't be regular Zygarde, I wouldn't think, because the Gyarados is... Mega Gyarados with regular Zygarde would make absolutely no sense, so we'll see what he wants to do right here. But I'm really banking on Kartana to win right now. We are max Jolly, right? Because I want those attack boosts. Yeah, we are max speed Jolly, so we do outspeed the Keldeo, as you guys see, by 1 point. So that's cool. And let's see what he opts to do right now. The Thundurus is still really healthy too. That's another problem that I'm not taking into consideration, because we won't OHKO that with +2 Leaf Blade, I don't think so. Actually, we'll be at +3 when we get a kill. So let's go ahead and calc that right now. If we're SD Kartana at +3 against Thundurus-T, sorry, Leaf Blade actually OHKOs, so we can go for that if we really want to. This guy's taking a while, but really what he should do right here is switch out. Well, depends on what coverage he thinks I have, but I'm going to go hard into my Keldeo. And he finally makes a play. Let's see what type of Zygarde he is. It is Mega X, as I expected. So now I'm going to go hard into my Landorus, because I don't want this thing taking a Dragon Claw for no reason. Keldeo is actually a decent win condition, now that I look at it. So yeah, we go here into this, as he makes a pretty good double. I'm not going to lie, that was pretty solid. And now I'm going to go here into my Keldeo again, because he really should just go for the Specs Hydro Pump. And at this point in the match, since he did Mega Evolve with this Charizard, it's going to come down to a 50-50. Well, he roosted. That's a bit of a problem. How much are we doing with +2 to Dragon Dance Charizard? Charizard X, Sacred Sword at +3 is not even a guaranteed kill. So at we would get to +2, right? So we do quite a bit, but it's not enough. We need to get these rocks back up like pretty soon. Keldeo's my play though. If I want to get the rocks up, I could just go for it now, I guess, and then go Kartana after. But I really need this thing healthy for that Charizard, so this is my play. And we'll see how it goes right now. So I go Keldeo, we'll see what he decides to do. He goes for the Spec Scald. No burn, which is cool, and I'm just going to go here for the Secret Sword and do quite a bit. Ideally we live this, and no burn. He does burn us. Alright, so now I can go hard into my Kartana right here, and just go right for the Sacred Sword, and probably weaken the Zygarde for my Kartana late game. What do I set up on with Kartana though? I think I have to set up in front of the Gyarados or the Mamoswine. The problem is he's just going to roost with Zygarde every time. That's the big problem right here. I have to get my rocks back up if I want to win this, and then I can sweep with this Mon. He should just stay in. But my Landorus does so much work right now, too. He could go Thundurus after, I guess, maybe. But that would be another 50-50, because if I'm going to Leaf Blade right here, I think, because either way, if Zygarde comes in, we're not going to do a lot. Yeah, we knock that thing out. So we get a +1 attack boost, but it's not going to matter, because he's going to go hard Charizard right now. If he does anything else, then I'm going to... He goes hard Charizard. I'm going to go hard Landorus, of course. Why wouldn't I? And we'll see what he wants to do right now. He doubles out into Mamoswine, and I'm just going to Rocks right here. We don't get our Rocks up, unfortunately, so now I'm going to go out into my Kartana right here. Did we damage the Zygarde on the switch? I don't think we did. How much is +2 Steelium doing? We could OHKO with +2 Steelium Z. I think that's the role I have to go for. So yeah, we're going to SD up right now. He actually just goes for that, so I think he just choked it away because Ice Shard's not knocking me out. So yeah, we Leaf Blade right here. Actually, what's the better play? We just Sacred Sword right here. We get our boost, and now I think we might take it because +3 Corkscrew Crash is definitely OHKOing the Zygarde. Well, it'll OHKO this. For sure. Didn't we see that +3 Leaf Blade killed? I believe we did. Leaf Blade against... I believe it killed. I'm just gonna calc it again. Landorus-t. That's +2, so +3 should definitely do it. We do it, but I don't want him to randomly have any HP investment, so I'm gonna go for the Corkscrew Crash right here. Pick that guy off, and I think we just picked it out. Because we Leaf Blade the Gyarados and Sacred Sword the Zygarde, and we should be good to go. You won't live this. I don't think so. Yeah, get out of there. And Kartana is going to clutch it for us. So he choked by staying with the Mamoswine. He should have gone hard Charizard right there. So we pick up a win. Let's see where that puts us on the ladder right now. Hopefully, maybe 1750 or higher. I'm not sure where we started. I think it was 1750. Taking a while to update. We'll just leave it, and then we'll check at the end of the live if we really feel like it. But let's go ahead and get another match. Garchomp did quite a bit of work there. OHKO'd the Kartana with the Fire Blast, and we also managed to Mega Evolve on the Mamoswine and do a good amount with the Earthquake. So that was pretty clutch, and let's go ahead and get this battle right now. He has the annoying Sableye lead. I don't like that. I'm going to lead off here with my Koko. Koko does a ton of work. I have to keep my Landorus healthy just for the Zygarde, though. So yeah, we're going to lead off with Koko right now. And no matter what he leads, ideally not Zygarde, yeah, so he'll probably go hard Ferrothorn right now. This is why we have Volt Switch. But he decides to just Mega Evolve as he does that. And I'm just going to Hidden Power, in case he wants to choke and go hard into the Zygarde right now. He might expect me to be locked in somehow. Ideally, he thinks I'm Specs and just went for the Volt Switch. But no, he makes the smarter play and goes hard Ferrothorn, so unfortunately that's going to give him his rocks, I think, but I can Volt Switch out right here. And actually, my Garchomp can actually do a ton of work now that I look at it. So I'm going to go out into this. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to SD up, because he should expect the Fire-type move. And the only play he really has to counter this is the Slowbro, yeah, and we knock you out with +2 Earthquake, I'm sure. If you live this, then Slowbro is insane. Wow, he took that well. And we actually lived the Ice Beam, cool. And I'm just going to go here for the Dragon Claw in case he wants to do anything else. Ideally he doesn't go hard Koko, that would be a bad play. So yeah, we OHKO'd, we get rid of that, and the important thing right here is that we can actually Healing Wish our Garchomp back up late game if we really feel like it. And I definitely think I will, because it 1v1s the, it sets up on the Ferrothorn. And it also 1v1s the Sableye, because we can SD up multiple times, then Earthquake that. So he goes out into this one, and at this point I'm just going to go... do I want to go Jirachi? Well, it doesn't do a lot. Kartana's another win condition here for sure, so I don't want to go out into that. Keldeo can do work, but it's kind of walled by Sableye. I'm just going to go my own Koko, actually. As much as it does stuff, he goes for the Hidden Power Ice, yeah. So now I can go here for the... I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to go for the Volt Switch right here. And hopefully pick him off. Or at least, hopefully he goes Ferrothorn and not Zygarde. That would be clutch. The only problem I'm seeing right now is he actually just stays in. I'm curious as to whether or not he's locked in, but I'm going to go Landorus on that Volt Switch, and now he's going to go for the Hidden Power for sure, I think. He didn't show Life Orb. He could be Expert Belt, but I don't think he... No, I need to keep this man healthy. I can't risk it. I'm gonna go hard Jirachi right now, and then we're gonna throw off the U-turn. Goes out into this. That's fine. I'm going to... Probably gonna set up a Spike on me if I had to guess. I could just go hard for the Fire Punch, but I'm just gonna U-turn out, and I'm going to bring in my Kartana right here as he goes for the Leech. He tries to Leech Seed me, and now what I can do is just... I can go for the Steelium. He might go hard Koko. I'm just going to bank on him not doing that. He goes out into this, so... now I'm just going to Corkscrew Crash. He should not Protect first, because... I could pretend... Well, he might expect the Z move. I'm just going to go for the Corkscrew Crash and knock this guy out. No point in doing anything else, and we get rid of the Sableye right there with our Kartana. So Kartana is doing a ton of work, and let's see what he decides to bring out next. He should go Koko, unless it's Z Crobat. Z Crobat could probably knock me out too. Or maybe a Special Crobat with the Heat Wave. That could be a thing. So we don't live Thunderbolt, so I'm just going to go here into my Landorus, as that's exactly what he goes for. Now I'm going to go Keldeo. No, you know, I'm gonna throw them up. Is it really worth it risking the Zygarde sweeping me though? No, it's not. Yeah, he goes out into this, so that's what you would expect. And now I'm just going to U-turn out. Is this nasty bat? Oh, he's not gonna go for the Brave Bird for sure. So he goes back out into this, and now what I can do is just go Kartana and just go for the. I'm gonna test him. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Blade and see if he just decides to go hard Coco right now, or if he decides to make another play. He goes hard Crobat. That's an interesting play because Smart Stock was not my play there, definitely, but he probably has a Heat Wave on this. How much do I need this mon? Not a lot, and we'll live that. Yeah, so we get damage off on this thing. But let's knock it out. No, we don't knock it out, but we don't live the next Brave Bird either, unfortunately. We saw Leftovers or Black Sludge, so we know he's not locked in, and there's no point in going for anything else right here. Is there? I'm gonna go Jirachi. He actually just goes hard for the Roost, so that's fine. What I'll do here is I'll Healing Wish, because well, we could keep this thing around, I guess. What do I feel is the best overall play? I'm gonna go for the Iron Head. Just hoping he stays in. But no, he goes Ferrothorn, which is smarter. And now I'm just gonna go back out into Kartana. On probably a Leech Seed or a Spike, something like that. Goes for the Gyro Ball. Okay, so now I'm gonna go. I mean, we're gonna die no matter what I'm just gonna Sacred Sword in case he wants to stay in. But at this point, I could also go for the Smart Strike, I guess. No, but Sacred Sword's the better play. Smart Strike was probably the better play right there, but if he stayed in, then we would have gotten nothing on the Ferrothorn. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the Smart Strike now, as he goes for the Brave Bird to pick me off. And this is a speed tie, because we are max speed, and he might actually be a bulky set. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going to go Coco, and if we do miss the speed tie, then it's not the end of the world. We can still win, for sure. So yeah, Thunderbolt's my play. Our Landorus is getting really weakened, so that Zygarde is looking more and more scary. He goes hard into it. That was a bad play. Because if I HP Iced right there, then I'm just going to go for it now. If he wants to let me take all his damage on this for a mon that I don't even need, he can do that. We'll find out if he's Scarf, if he's what he's going on right now. He actually just crit him. Unfortunate crit, because if he was a Dragon Dance Coil, that could have been a problem, but I think my Landorus came in after and just got the Intimidate off and 1v1'd him. Anyway. But at this point, I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. We don't knock him out, as he decides to go for the Hidden Power out of all things. Now I'm going to Volt Switch out. And just go hard here into my Keldeo, I think. Because Keldeo will do well against the Crobat. We might even knock it out with Surf, not sure. What if he goes hard Crobat, and I'm just going to go for the Surf right now. As we don't knock him out, and this is good because now what I do is I just go Jirachi. And I'm going to give Garchomp this last kill right now. I'm going to go for the Healing Wish. We go hard Garchomp, and now I'm just going to Fire Blast you away. Garchomp's going to take this right now, and it's going to be great. Ideally we connect. If we miss all of these, then, I mean, we just knocked him out. So cool. Garchomp's going to pick up that last kill right there, which is great, and let's go ahead and get another battle right now. Garchomp's been doing some work. So has Kartana. Kartana's been the MVP so far, for sure. Jirachi's Healing Wish came in. We didn't really need it that time because I could have just spammed Fire Punch, but I figured that was our safest bet because Landorus just won at the end anyway. I think it did. If we just spammed Earthquake, he could install us out with the Leech Seed plus Protect, I don't think. Plus, we still had our Coco for our last-ditch effort. So, anyway, we won that one, which is cool. And let's go ahead and find another battle right here. We're probably top 500 now. I'm going to check that. Do we see our... I'm going to check this right now. We are... Pokeaim's Jawline. I like that name. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out where we are on the ladder. 17-6. Okay, so if we win this, then we'll be in top 500. So this is an important match right now that our Kartana can definitely win. So I really need to preserve Kartana's health. I need to find out if it's Scarf Keldeo really fast, and I think our Coco is probably the best overall lead right now. Because what I can do is I can Thunderbolt and then defog him on him. He had a friend join, but let's go ahead and ignore these guys. And let's go ahead and get started. If he leads Keldeo, I probably don't want my Koko taking all the damage. I'll probably go hard into something else. This team doesn't appreciate Keldeo or Ashgren. I mean, Keldeo can obviously deal with Ashgren, but it doesn't deal with opposing Keldeo. Leads off with Shuckle. I'm going to Thunderbolt right here. We get a crit. Wow. I'm going to defog this, and then I'm going to try to go for the roll. Actually, I don't think it's a roll, because if a crit did 66, then a non-crit would do like 40 plus. So ideally he doesn't click Encore right here. Actually, it wouldn't even be a big deal. And now I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. He doesn't even have a switch in. Everything doesn't appreciate it. And Scarf Keldeo does outspeed Magearna, in case we want to keep that in mind. So he doesn't get webs up, which is great for us because he really needs them. And we knock him out. And we still have 2 defoggers at full health, if we want to keep that in mind. Let's see what he opts to go into first. If he goes Keldeo, I'll probably just Volt Switch, because I know we can live a Scarf Hider pump. He goes hard Mimikyu. I'm going to Volt Switch out right here, break the disguise. He decides to double out. That's an interesting play. I guess I could go Keldeo if I... Yeah, he doesn't really have a Keldeo switch in. Well, I don't really have my own Keldeo switch in, that's another problem. I'm going to go Kartana. And I'm just going to go for the... Leaf Blade should easily knock him out, right? Yeah, definitely. So that's good, but the problem right now is... we don't have... Well, this will die to Steelium, and I know we live a quick attack. The problem right now is... Wow, I don't know what he's trying to do here. And he forfeited the match, so that's cool. And we pick up a pretty nice win right there. Let's see where we are now. And if that is... we're definitely in top 500 now. 1796, so next win would put us in the 1800s. That guy was really high on the ladder. 1894, but let's go ahead and check out where that is. That is number 1794, I believe it was. That's number 402, so we just got like 100 positions on the ladder, which is cool. Let's go ahead and find another match right now, and Mega Garchomp did not get to come out that time. I want it to come out this time, though. That would be really nice. And we find this Koko Hawlucha team right here. And Garchomp does well against this half, except for Landorus. It doesn't really appreciate that. What do I feel is the best lead? I think Jirachi's fine. Because we don't care about the fake out from the Metacam, and we can just U-turn if he leads Landorus and go out into our own, which would be a perfectly fine play. And we'll see if we want to reach the 1800s in this match right now. That would be cool. We gained a lot from that last match. We went from 1769 to 1794, I believe. Which is like, what, 20, 26, 27 points? Something like that. Yeah, 27. And Jirachi is just fine right here. If he leads off with the Toxapex, that would be cool. Because I can just... Well, I don't want to go hard Garchomp, because if he scalds and burns me, that would kind of suck. The biggest threat to my team probably is the Hawlucha. If he gets an Unburden boost, then we can't really deal with that. So that's probably the biggest thing that we have to take into consideration. I have to keep my Landorus healthy, basically. Meaning I probably won't go hard Landorus on his, because if he HP ices me, then that could be a little bit of an issue. Our Koko, if we keep Koko healthy, we probably live anything too. He set mod, he's turned on the mod chat. I mean, you do you, man. It's not a name I recognize, so I don't think it's a mod team. But let's see what he decides to do right here. Hopefully he picks soon. It's taking quite a while. But our SD Corkscrew Crash Cortana can actually OHKO the Magearna at +2, which is great to keep in mind. So it's definitely Electric Seed, which means it's going to be getting a defense boost, which just means it's good that I have HP Ice on my Landorus over the Stone Edge. Or the... Actually, do we have HP Ice or do we have Defog? We have Defog, so this is just more of a problem now. I think I have to just predict around. I'm still going to lead off with this. He does lead off with this, as I said, and like I said, I'm just going to U-turn out, scout his set, and I'm not going to go out into my... Landorus. I'm going to go into something else. I have to keep Koko healthy, is basically what it comes down to. I'll probably go hard Kartana next. No, that's not a good play either, because if he... So we turn out, we see that he's clearly defensive Rocky Helmet. And right here I have to make a decision. Is it worth letting Landorus get weakened? I think since the fact that Landorus can't deal with the Hawlucha anyway, it's probably worth it. And yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna Stealth Rock up right here. Because he doesn't like them, he doesn't like them, and I don't mind them at all. So yeah, he goes for the HP Ice, as I mentioned, but since we don't deal with the Hawlucha anyway, I think this is fine. And now I'm just going to go hard here into our Keldeo. Do I think that's worth it? No, I'm just going to U-turn out. If he wants to... This is where HP Ice would be nice, but... I'm going to go hard Keldeo, but then Toxapex just comes in after. This is hard. I need to get some damage off on this thing and put it in range of my Coco's HP Ice. I'm going to make some plays right here. I'm going to go Keldeo, and then I'm going to double out and go Garchomp on the Toxapex. He goes for the U-turn, so... We could have stayed in right there, but it's fine. He'll go Toxapex now, I think. In which case, my response is probably my Coco. He doesn't have a single Thunderbolt switch. Which is funny. His team is really weak to Coco. In fact, Coco might be my win condition, but as I said, I need to keep Coco out of range of the Hawlucha. He goes hard into Coco. Do I just want to stay in right here? I'm just gonna stay in. We do a good amount with Surf. We'll see. He goes for the U-turn, which is totally fine because even if Hawlucha comes out, it won't set up on me. He goes hard Magearna, so my response to this every time is Jirachi. And he just let his Coco take a ton of damage for absolutely no reason, which means after this electric terrain is gone, well, he can still use my terrain to set up with the Hawlucha. Goes for the Ice Beam. Please don't freeze me. Cool. And now what I'll do here is just go for the U-turn, since I know he can't really deal with me. And this is cool, because I can U-turn out right now. And what I'll do is I'll go Keldeo, and then double to Chomp. On the Toxapex, and now I'll SD up, and then I'll +1 Dragon Claw the Landorus, I think. Goes for the Toxic, that's fine. I'll just Mega Evolve here and Earthquake. Yeah, that's alright, because I'll get a ton of damage off on the Landorus at the very least. Yeah, so this is fine, because I just Dragon Claw here every time, right? Do I want to double Earthquake, because in case he wants to be... I'm just going to Dragon Claw. You should expect the Dragon Claws and go, like, something else. I'm gonna test it out for one turn, because I think we can take... No, I'm just gonna Dragon Claw. This is a big turn right here, because if he goes hard Coco... I mean, the Landorus is in range of our Coco at the very least right now anyway, which is cool, and let's go ahead and Dragon Claw this thing right now. Stay in. Come on. We probably knock you out too. And, well, it is defensive Landorus. We probably don't knock him out, but at the very least it'll be good for my Kartana in the back. And actually, if we get rid of this, then my Coco gets free Thunderbolts the entire match. I don't think he can afford to stay in right here, but it's not worth the risk. If he stays in and I knock him out, then I can get free Thunderbolts off with my Coco. If he's switching out, it'll be out into the Medicam or the... I shouldn't have Mega Evolve, because then I could have outsped the Medicam. It'll be out into the Coco if he's switching out. How much is HP Ice doing to me? Garchomp-Mega Garchompite against landorus-t, defensive HP Ice. HP Ice is 45 to 56, so we can actually afford to take this hit right now. Oof, and he actually gets a high roll. We shouldn't have switched right there. I'm going to go here into my... That was bad. It's fine though. I mean, I can go here into my Coco. And if I Dragon Cloud right there, man, I'm gonna hit in power right now. And if Magearna comes out, I'll just Volt Switch anyway. But actually, doesn't my Coco just kind of win? I think it does. How much is High Jump Kick doing to me? I know I'm using the Calc, but I really want to win this one. Pivot against the... I heard the Magearna come in, but against the Hawlucha, he does that much with High Jump Kick, so he will knock me out after this. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch right here. And then at +2, he's doing 68 to 80, so it's a roll, but it's a roll in my favor when it comes down to that. That does nothing because he still has the Power Herb. Okay, well, that's still an item. That should do around 56, 57 to 67. Let's see what play he decides to make right now. But this mod is very important. We go for the Volt Switch. We do clearly see his Assault Vest. I'm gonna go Jirachi on the Ice Beam, and he does freeze me, finally. Okay. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Healing Wish and see if we can break through with this. This could be where he goes out into the... If we break through and we Healing Wish right now, we're gonna be good to go. He's gonna run out of time. What are you doing? Pick your move, dude. He has to stay in. That's annoying. It's fine though. I'll just go here for this, and I'll just Corkscrew Crash him. He should not stay in, because this is a mon that wins. If I was Timid Kartana, we could probably just win with this, but it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of him with that, and we got our attack boost. But now he's gonna go Hawlucha, and I pretty much just have to stand and let this die. The good thing is, I don't think he can go Hawlucha just yet. But does he really have a different play? He can go Koko. But Koko only has one more switch in, and he would have to rely on my electric terrain at that point. So yeah, he's going to go out into this, and I'm going to Smart Strike him. We'll see if he Swords Dances or what he opts to do right now. And I think it's going to come down to that roll on my... Well, that's Jolly, right? He should be Jolly every time, but if he's Adamant, then he always knocks me out. Well, nope, he still doesn't always knock me out. So he does that. Now I go out into this, and I know we live a hit. So I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. So yeah, we knock him out, and at this point in the match, my Koko gets a kill every time it comes out. I don't want this thing... I'm gonna go Keldeo on the Fake Out, and now what I can do is just go Landorus right here, I think. I'm just gonna Surf, so he does go Toxapex. Okay, so I'm gonna go Landorus. No point in letting my Koko take any damage right there. And it's going to come down to Koko versus the world, I think. I don't think we live a Fake Out. So yeah, he goes out into this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna defog these away, because I don't want... He's gonna outspeed me no matter what. I'm gonna spam defog. And now I'm going to go out into Koko. And I think I just have to bank on him not having Bullet Punch. So yeah, we hit in power. He shouldn't stay in, yeah. So he lets that thing go down. And let's see what his set is, pretty much. Because Keldeo's not winning. Let's go through the Fake Out. And I think we just lost because he's going to Fake Out twice now. Probably knock me out. If he's, I pretty much I just have to choke, and I hope he chokes and stays in, but he's not going to. He actually lives that, wow. If I was Roost right here, wow, we would have won. But Thunderbolt's my play. And he's going to go Medicam again. I'm going to Thunderbolt. He goes for the Fake Out. We'll see if he has Bullet Punch. Nope, he sacks off the Koko, and then he's going to go back out into the Medicam and knock me out. So that's going to be the one loss that we take with this team. And unfortunately, we're not going to reach the 1800s in today's video, but that's fine. That was a really nice match. We ended up losing 1-0. I'm going to say GG to him. I know I can't read what he's going to say, but that's going to put us back down at 1783. Wow, we would have gained a ton of points if we won that, because he's all the way up in 1900s. So that's alright. We take that loss right there, and we don't even lose that many points because he was really high in the ladder. But yeah, that's going to be the Garchomp showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you guys did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys for the next video. Later.